Fan just walked up on stage now. Woo! Cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Desperate for Doorbells. We are desperate for doorbells. However, moving forward, the reason why we're all came here today, where is Mr. p.smith?
We're calling for one Mr. p.smith. We're not.
That was my mistake. The nerves are a little bit there. Introducing to the stage is the second one. She's going to be the MC. Please welcome her.
Enjoying this evening. Are you? Can I and I can give a huge round of applause to our rock band over there, Desperate for Doorbells. Thank you guys. I'm Perfomance. You guys can call me Tepo. I'll be your host for tonight, and I'm delighted to welcome you all. Y'all are looking beautiful and So thank you for coming and honoring the invite. Okay, so I'm a tourism student, I'm a model, a hairdresser, and getting into hosting. It's a little secret, by the way. Okay, this is my first event, hosting. So I'm hoping it'll be a good experience for both me and you guys. Desperate for doorbells. We have Ethan over there. Ethan.
How's it?
Ethan, guys, he plays bass and guitar. Ethan has been doing this for 7 years of his life now, and he has released a cathartic release influenced by psychedelic music of the 70s and the 90s, and rock and roll. And then we have Mike over there, our drummer. Mike drums and plays the piano as well. He's been doing this for like all of his life. And his music was basically influenced by his dad, who drums and sings. And Mike teaches music at Musenberg High School. He also does private lessons. Give it up for Mike, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have Tim. Tim sings a lovely voice. Okay, I'm sure you guys heard that. I'm not the only one who heard it. Am I wrong or am I right? Or am I right or am I wrong or am I wrong? Okay, I'm right? So Tim plays the guitar and he sings. He also plays keys. He provides music lessons at Atlas Academy. He also does private lessons, has been doing this for all his life. Music is an adventure to these guys. And then we have the beautiful lady Kate in the band. Kate has been singing. She also does the guitar. She's been singing for over 10 years now. And she is influenced by a broad spectrum of music, I'm telling you. Indie rock, neo soul, psychedelic music with deep meaning. And for Kate, music is a chance for the inner child in her to play. Give it up for Desperate for Doorbells once again. And then a special shout out to our partners this evening. Thank you to the Commons for accommodating us. And then we thank Yanda over there, an amazing designer who will be dressing the man of the evening. He is dressing p.smith tonight. And then we are also thanking our photographers in the house. We have Joe now, and we have Media Print. There we go, they are our photographer guys. Thank you guys so much. p.smith, the brand, p.smith Aesthetics, the brand, shout out to him. And our long-serving partners, Desperate for Doorbells, they've been with us through this whole journey. And then I would like to introduce the man of the hour, but he seems to be a day away. p.smith, where are you? Nerves? Okay, so guys, a poet, photographer, author, the amazing man who's been working on this project for 5 years.
You good? Okay, I just want to thank you all for making me tonight. It is a blessing, it is just amazing. I just feel so honored. I strongly believe that we all have a story to tell. And one of the reasons why I am here is because I have a story to tell. Those of you who know me as a photographer, who know that the moment that you walk in to ask me what type of photo shoot that we're gonna do, the first question that I ask you is, what's your story? And that's because I believe that we all truly need to be heard. So this is the human experience. The idea for this came to me about 5 years ago, and it's only coming to life now. So don't be impressed or to say it's 4 books in one go. Man, it took me years to come to this. So it's not like I'm a genius. But regardless, please help me just give a round of applause to my parents. They're over there. One thing I can tell you is those people have gone through the most because of me. Those of you who know me, they can tell you that I'm an extremely stubborn person. But it's not because I am being stubborn because for the sake of it. Usually it's because I am just curious. I want to know why. Why are you asking me to do this? Why am I doing that? Why are we here? So Lord, I know why. Then we're good. But sometimes it can come off as being disrespectful. So before I do much, I just want to start by saying this. I will give you a backstory to the whole pieces that I'm going to do tonight, and then from there, I'm then going to do the performances. So what happened was, I met this young lady, and from the instant that I saw her, it was love at first sight. But as fate would have it had other plans. So I approached her, and she turned me down. From there, as I would have dealt with it in the most uncommon manner, I dealt with it by writing a poem to her, of course, insulting her. However, as if fate had other plans, it then turned out that after I said daggers to her, she eventually fell in love with me. And then I started feeling guilty. So guilty to such a point that I brought her a piece. And then I had to appreciate her, letting her know that she was going to be my number one and I was going to be her only fan. This has nothing to do with anything. And then from there, as if heaven was not done playing games with me, she broke up with me. And that's when I made up in my mind that I am done with this thing of falling in love with young ladies. Maybe I should get myself a sugar mama. From there, that's when I had to go on the Mighty Samba show. So let me give you a bit of a background of what the Mighty Samba show is. The Mighty Samba show is the Oprah Winfrey of Zimbabwe television. So I decided to myself, let me go and air my dirty laundry over there. Maybe she might help me find the woman of my dreams. From there, she did help me find. And then I wrote for her Wadiwa Mighty Samba. This is me making a plea. I said, what? And then from there, it's not as rosy as they make it look in relationships with these blessings. So I had to sit down and then contemplate. From there onwards, I then had to write a letter to my blesser which is now me addressing this woman that I found, and I'm just speaking to her and letting her know the experience that I've gone through. From then onwards, I had a certain perception of vision, which then gave me the experience to create the Maonero exhibition, which is a Shona word for perception. So that is basically the whole set that I'm going to do for you. However, I'm going to start by one piece by my favorite poet of all time. And this poem is more directed towards me than it is towards other people. And he has this to say about people such as myself. Being a performer is hard. It's not easy being up on these stages. For at any given moment you have to balance between ministering to God and man, but see, that's where the issue is. God made it in such a manner that it's man's praise that you have to hear first before God's I am proud of you, sir. It's easy to confuse that with God's I am proud of you. Be careful of falling victim to these facts. They have killed more people than they have made superstars. Pause. Patience. To the girl who refuses to speak to me. I know you refuse to speak to me because according to you, you think you're so fly. But I know who you are. You're so full of shit. I know you refuse to speak to me, but I know deep down inside you're hurt. You're down and you're conniving. I know you're a bitch. See, I wish I could save you. But see, my friend, you can go for yourself. To hell with you. And then she fell in love with me. Only fair. In simple conversation, she asked, what type of music do you like? I couldn't be upfront with a lady, so I pretended as if my eye had caught a fly like a fish in the net. I couldn't wait to be released. But she insisted and asked me questions like, Taku, what type of music do you like? To which I then had to respond because at least I did not. She was never going to come through for another date, so I responded with a deep sigh, followed by a long silence. To which I then said, I listen to the sound of your voice. Your voice is the voice that humbles masters. Your voice is the 24-hour trumpet that humbles masters. And each and every time you smile, I am realizing that I smile too. And when you cry, I cry too. But most importantly, when you sing, I dance. Your voice is the voice that humbles masters, and I know your voice is the genre that no man can create, for men cannot create the atoms of heaven and comprehend them. You are the 24-hour trumpet that reminds me each and every day of the beauty of love. And when I sing you, I am reminded that God is done perfecting the periodic table with an element called you. Thank you. And then, as if heaven was not done playing games with me, she broke up with me. And then I had to go to my Kisa. What do you want my Kisa? I'm 23 and graduated. I recently graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics and financial literacy, so things to do with money and expertise. Mighty son, listen, I've been looking for love, but my son, and I need you to help me. Mighty son, I am looking for a woman who for once will love me like I am the only man in the world. Take me out to expensive restaurants, shower me with expensive gifts. Should I pray the mighty son, but at this moment in my life, I am looking for a woman who is financially stable, she is emotional. Mighty son, as a way of showing her a commitment to me, she must buy me a car. That way, I jump without even having to face any hassle. Mighty son, at this point, I am looking for a few things and a few things only. And one of those things is stability. Even if she's been with a man before, I am willing to love her children like they were my own. I will give them my all. Mighty son, as a way of showing her commitment to me, she must give me her house keys, even though I know we are equals in this matrimony. Mighty son, but still she has to remain paying the bills. Mighty son, I am all for gender equity. Mighty son, I know Mashoko Makukutu and Rutaura, but mighty son, but listen, at this point in time, I just want you to realize that in return, I am willing to love her like a man cut above the rest. And also, I will give her my time and attention, love and affection, and of course, food. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So those pieces, they are from the book Deflowered, which is right over here. It's just going for $320, $350. And then the next pieces that I'm gonna do for you are coming from this book, A Letter to My Blessing. Gets awfully quiet, doesn't it?
Attentively listening.
Good, so A Letter to My Blesser. Now I found the woman that I've been waiting for, and then I have this to write for her. Dear Mommy, I am writing you this letter because the day I told you about is finally come. I have been kicked out of my parents' home and I have nowhere else to go. I have known you biblically for far much less than it takes for a son to appreciate his mother's milk, and yet I feel like I've known you all my life. So, with me, I have a duffel and the rest of my life in there. I also have a good $10, which I'm hoping that if I'm careful enough, will last me a month on the streets. That hope, although, is I would have loved to spend any time on the streets. Probably this is me hoping that this is just going to be for this night, or maybe two before you reply to my letter. Apart from that, I am also carrying with me the same funny and cheerful person that you saw the first time that we met in that economics lecture. The fact that I am writing you this letter should therefore be a sign to you that although I might not have a roof over my head, I do have a brain within my skull, and that's one thing that they could not kick me out of. We should read the rest of it in the story. Anyways, this is the one piece that I'm going to read for you in full. It's entitled How I Came to Be Known as Mr. Sexton. It's quite a short one, but I hope you will like it. I'm by your gate. Open up. So, Riverside is such a beautiful place. For a place next to Chuchuwiza, that place is far much too well, and I'm not saying Chuchuwiza is a place for the poor, no. Of course, it may look the part, but Riverside sure doesn't help with this argument. So this was me texting my girlfriend to come and open up the gate for me. Knowing the place, there is no way I was going to just barge in. The dogs would have a party with me. So she did. The dogs greeted me from their cages, and I kept forcing a smile, acting as if I wasn't shitting my pants. She must have known by the look on my face that I was putting her out. I met her through a friend. She wanted someone to help her with a school project, and myself being a photographer, herself being a model, it was just a matter of time before we truly came out on what our true intentions were. Fast forward 2.5 years on, we are dating. I'm a photographer, and she's my model, and we are sort of dating situationship. You never know these days, it's always complicated. So here I was at her place for the first time. Navario. She's home alone. Parents away for business abroad. Brothers, the youngest, just moved to his new home, and girlfriend is home alone. Open session. We did everything that you would expect to be done when a boy and a girl do what lovers do. Speak of maroon things. 4 o'clock in the morning, we're still up, and this time now we are playing truth or dare. It's my turn. It's my turn. Truth or dare. She truths, and she tells me she's never loved anyone besides me. I believe her. And I believe her. It's now her turn, and I pick dare, and she dares me. I dare you to take off your shirt. Before she even finishes that sentence, I am already topless, faster than a Formula E, accelerating at the Nürburgring. In my mind, I was being a wise man, thinking ahead, like the motto of my former high school, that one that has a large frog, a wise man thinks ahead. Like I said, she wasn't finished talking. Ellipsis. I dare you to take off your shirt, pants, and go throw them by the front door. Ha! I laugh it off. What a silly. No wonder I am cheating on her with 3 other women, one of which is Mary. I throw them off by the door, and voila! I'm wearing nothing but a tight body liner, showing my junk as if it was some rotten onions being sold by Chikwana in the hot October sun. In the hot October sun. It wasn't looking nice, trust me, it wasn't. But I kept myself composed. Be confident. Women like confidence. I kept trying and lying to myself. It was my turn, so I hoped that she would pick a dare too, so that I may dare her out of those clothes that she kept over her body all night long, preventing her from attaining my nirvana. Yes, wanted her naked. See, I am different from all these other guys getting loose through lockdown. I go and get them myself. Haha, suck on that, suckers. Unfortunately, she picked the truth, and the truth she gave. I know you're cheating on me. I tell you, these words are simple, but it's crazy. It's crazy what they can do to a cheating bastard. I had a smart face on my face. However, my brain was confused as to whether to send a smile signal to my cheeks or to frown. So I ended up smile frowning or something like that. I could feel my head cracking under these words, looking for a way to respond, even though it wasn't a question, wondering whether to ignore it or although I knew it wasn't a question, yet I had to respond to it somehow. So I just ended up saying, huh? Although I said so, I'm pretty sure I didn't or she didn't hear a thing. I knew someday I would get caught, but getting caught whilst naked in a big house in a cold July night with a dick full of thick anger, it wasn't how I imagined it. I thought I would be one of those dramatic moments where I get caught on, let's say, canteen in the middle of town, probably at Joyner City or at a Chop Chop Grill House, my favorite eater, or at church office bar stairs. But here I was, in the flesh, literally. I will give you two options. It's either you walk out that door, meet your fate by the dogs because they truly are fucking hungry, and I won't think twice about tearing you apart, or you admit to me that you're cheating. Pathological liar who deserves to be punished for your sins. Make your pick. I could see it in her eyes that she wasn't joking, and if I tried anything silly, surely the dogs would feast on me. I could see that she was really mad at me. I could see it. I really could see it. At this juncture, I must point out that this was really a cold night, and I complained a lot during the night that the AC wasn't really warm enough. But in this New York moment, I felt hotter than the surface of a 10-year-old's buttocks being spanked because he failed 6 multiplied by 12. There I was, to feed myself to the dogs or to walk in shade. That is the question. What I can tell you is, please do not cheat. And if you do cheat, please do not get caught. Because if you do, you might just end up having to decide whether you will make a dog fool or be shameful. I choose shame. It's not a lie. Shame overpowers death. And the two are second cousins. And the last I checked, the two were in good books because shame kept taking all the bad ones once the good ones died. The next day, I tell you, I made it into the papers. One read, man which was spotted walking naked along Secure Road. And then this is the catcher. In Shona it said, Chitungwiza residents are alarmed. And the other one was, on WhatsApp it was even worse. There were pictures of myself naked and videos too. It was just too much. Facebook, I shall not start. That, my friends, is how I came to be known as Mr. Sexton. And that's how I had to lead a revolution of youth during the quarantine. The youth had spoken. Quarantine shall stop us. No quarantine shall stop us from looting. So they took off their clothes. Like they say, some of the greatest discoveries are out of the most excruciating experiences. As for the lady behind all this, the woman behind my unforeseen success, she fed my clothes to the dogs. Exposed me for the lying, cheating bastard that I was, and helped me start on my journey of self-discovery. Now, I am married, a pastor in a well-to-do church. They pay good times, I tell you. Never cheated on my wife, and I think I can safely say my chances of making it to heaven are pretty high. and gentlemen, that was a letter to my blesser, and I hope you liked that. I am so grateful to you. I just want to take this time to just thank my MC over there, Tseko. She's just doing an amazing job. The band out there and the music team, you guys are amazing. And to you, you're just amazing. I can't wait to sign your books. Let's do this, guys.
Thank you so much, Taku. The man of the hour, p.smith, Mr. Sextape. We heard you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all of those pieces were Patience, Only Fan, Watiwa, My Chisamba, and a letter to my blesser, which will be available during the exhibition. We will have the books on sale. And then now we will take a 20 minutes break while you guys listen to the EP, Only Fan. And we would like you guys to prepare for the Q&A session which we will have after that. If you guys have any questions you'd like to ask p.smith, you will have the time to do so after the break and after you guys have listened to Only Fan. Thank you.
What did we get for that? Yeah, I'm telling you to just test it because we didn't test it earlier on. I connected it already. I tested this time.
She drew a
Fun.
Amira, kwasara famba. Amira, kwasara famba. Jengana. Such were the rhymes that gradually and surely her sentiments kicked in and she forgot to sing happy songs. She drew a line in the earth and made a mark. The path which led to the river was separated from that which led to happiness. And she chose the darker mansion, a heart that's full of sadness and sorrow, and mind bless you and more like a sad cow wearing a headband. That's so blood and red wine was reflecting in the house when everybody was reaching to the bed. The sinner train of warning and light came to the city for the bright lights, but the city gave them the sun to very day. So in anger they killed the city. Keep your lies and you will keep out your rage. And back on the march.
Where do I see that? Where do I see that?
The city kept her lies, but they had nothing.
But when we
So they were locked in. It was not long before the time is. So an enemy's enemy and was friendly to his own accent. But it shone not from within, and since it came from afar, they kept looking east, expectant.
this is
So much of inner distance.